How's it going? We are today doing a Firestorm Armada team game. We're doing 800 points per player, so 1600 per side, and we have Terrans, Aquans, Bakash, plus Rents Navy, and then my Directorate. And we're playing the mission Capture the Station. So we have my firewall over here is a station who is out of compliance and SLA, and they've broken their contract with the Directorate. And I have called in some Bakash mercenaries, and he kind of leaned on some of the Rents guys. And all these good guys are trying to capture the station, and we're trying to defend our property. So we did deployment, and then we rolled off for first activation, and it went to the Terran and Aquan alliance. So we're gonna start it off. It's gonna get bloody. Alright, this was the end of turn 1. There was, I doubt I can remember anything, but our, we're just pushing to the center. It's a huge battle, it's awesome. Over, yeah, on this side, we lost a Bakash cruiser here. Aquan's put hurt on that.
And we lost a Aquan escort.
Oh yeah, the support ship with for the Oannis that he can bounce his laser off of. I at least know to target that thing. And we got some gunships in the back causing some problems. Tried to do some hacking and I failed really bad, but we had a shot through here, which these guys have stealth, which keeps them alive a lot. I have a broken nemesis, and let's see what else. I don't think many other things happened. We had over here, I tried to put all my anarchist fire on the carrier, and we got some damage and hull damage and crew damage, but he's okay for now. And put a lot of damage on my frigates here, and we got we're controlling this, so we're getting some points. We fired its shots and took out a carryover here and took a disorder test, which they failed. And Mike did, the Bakash did a targeted strike on the large Terran ship, and as a main drive failure, which he actually repaired, which was good and bad. So we're going to go into turn 2. We're all sort of in each other's faces now, getting into our best dice pools for range bands. So it's going to be messy. Alright, this is the end of turn 2. Again, these turns are very long and a lot has gone on. Over here, I focused on the Tier 2 Terran squad with my anarchist, and I took one of them out there and kind of misjudged what I should shoot. I tried to put some shots over here, so we actually had the Terran frigates disordered, but they jumped in here for the objective to contest it, and we didn't put enough fire into them. Actually, he did. There was 2 here. They did crits on the vulnerable sector and took 4 hull points off of my Tier 1 subjugators here, so that was really good. No points on the objective this turn. We had the big Terran battleship got taken down by first destroyers came in, then these Bakash frigates put some shots on there at the same time as my subjugators put, at their optimal range, putting, I think it was 18 dice into there, so we got a lot of hits and took that out. And the allied Rents tried to put shots over here, nothing. Over on this side, the Oannis is our biggest fear. The gunships are still back there doing their thing. The frigates, 4 strong there still. These guys are causing more problems than we thought. I have stealth ships here, which we're getting into that 20-inch range, so it's not helping me anymore. I tried to put hacking on the painted frigates there and took 2 of them out. The Oannis shot through a huge laser through one nemesis and took it out anime style. And then we had the, what is that called?
Carrick.
It's
Carrick cruiser.
yeah, it's
Battle carrier?
Yeah, the battle carrier flew through here, and we had to convince him to fly through here, and he only took 1 damage. As the Directorate commander, I told him to fly through here, and it was pretty cool. So he flew in and did some damage, and then actually we rolled. We do have the Directorate Bakash have the first activation, so that looks like an important activation to make. So here we go to turn 3. All right, this is the we're just calling the last turn for time's sake here. We've been learning a lot of rules and taking a lot of, I think we have 4 books out at one time, many times, but we had, so what started the turn was us taking the first activation to put some shots on the Oannis Aquans back there.
And I moved him past it so that he couldn't get shot as much.
Yeah, we actually had him on a drive failure, so he had to just float forward, and he scooted around here so he wouldn't take the strong forward beam. He swept around here and did a lot of shots, actually killed one of my R&D cruisers, and we had these guys come up and put shots. We're getting a lot of vulnerable sector hits here now because we're kind of all swirling around. These guys swept around over on the asteroids and put shots on guys over here before they came in. This carrier is kind of scooped around the back to defend himself. I think took a couple more damage, but he isn't destroyed. These guys came in and put some strong shots on my anarchist, and he's still going strong. He kind of turned and tried to take out these guys, took out one, not the other. So they actually did hold this at the end, which gave them 4 points. And if we're reading the battle log right, I think we ended up 7-11 or 12.
Yeah, you actually lost 4 points for losing.
Yeah, we lost. Yeah, because this was the main objective. We started defending it, and they took over the station at the end. So that is a big win for them. Of course, we have a lot of bloodshed, a lot of destroyed ships, a lot of learning. It was a really cool mission. So we're going to try to do this more often, and thanks for watching.